Well, here we are again. Getting to work on one of my next mech projects. I've got a couple in the works, and we'll see how they all turn out. Just gotta find something to slot in for this half a ton I want to put on there. Hmm. Hmm. Of course, it's too heavy. And don't have any more slots for any more weapons. What do I have that's 1.5? Always something. Alright, let's get traveling to our next place of business. Finally found the funds to work on the monster. It won't be ready by the time we make it to the enemy base. Engineering. 2 mil. What's the next report? We'll be there tomorrow. So what can I build that I don't really want? Yeah, we'll do that. And while we're at it, Cataphracts. We'll sell those 2 mechs, get some extra armor, and we'll upgrade one of the slots. Engineering. Get to work on that. Thank you. Alrighty. All the main mechs should be ready to roll. No, it's this one. We already did this one last mission, last game. That's right, because I had to load back way back because I screwed up. That's fine. Shouldn't take us long to do this one. Save this as the flashpoint team. It's a pretty good setup, not gonna lie. Here, one sec. And done right on time. Whoa. Oh, that's right.
You are trespassing on Majesty.
Don't care. Alright, guys and gals, you know what to do. Let's get rolling.
Affirmative.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
What's up, Commander?
Orders? Confirmed.
Ain't no fast moving with this guy. Wonder what mechs they'll have this time. Probably the same Commando and Spider.
Standing by.
Let's give everyone a nice ping.
I've got a sensor lock.
3, 4, 6, 7. Nice.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. One attitude adjustment coming right up.
Nice landing, moron.
Commander? Coordinates received.
Okay, so can't target the power generator. Just score him with about 30 for right now.
Ready for orders. Going full throttle. Multiple targets confirmed.
Bruh.
Hot damn, let's do this!
It's like one of the last things you want to do is to expose your back to the enemy. Especially when you're on fire.
Awaiting orders. Copy that.
Push up and engage.
Taking this out.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Well, let's hope they have insurance.
And down they go.
Boy, I should call a realtor. Looks like the market just opened up.
Heh.
right here.
Square, do you mind? Here you got the missiles. Light them up.
Engaging multiple targets.
See ya.
Everything you got.
Alright, now the
Target
defenses are
eliminated.
down.
Good to go. Full speed. No target.
We'll go.
All right, let's get down to it.
On my way.
No retreat.
Hope that shot was worth it. What's up, Braden?
Commander. Here we go.
I had to do a repeat because I goofed up a save while I was doing my tinkering.
I'm on the clock.
So gonna run this mission real quick and then we should be good to go.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. Well, let's hope they have insurance.
Something I can do.
Yep, that should do it.
I got him.
Light them up. Yeah, I think that about do. My neck.
Oh, you just wait, you.
Roger that. Standing by. Receiving you. Double time. Let's go.
Fire. There you go. What now, bub? So how you doing, Braden?
Damage minimal.
Come on, people, let's make it happen. Aye, aye. Target confirmed.
Nice. Which one is that? Is that... Oh, this is the 11C.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad
Which one's the
decisions
12R?
at high
What sort of weapon does it have?
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
I didn't really like the silver bullet, Goss.
I'm showing minor damage. Receiving you. Multiple enemies locked in.
That's better.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, what's the one called? You ever heard of a reverse Goss?
Roger.
I beg to differ, sir. I have one in my storage hold.
Scored. A critical hit.
Ah, I can see why people enjoyed this lineup.
Awaiting orders.
I will show you when I get back to my ship.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect
I've had that thing for a little bit now.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Waiting for orders. What's the knob?
Maybe.
Standing by. Aye, aye.
Good to go.
Affirmative.
All right, let's get down to it.
Orders.
Waiting for orders.
Be there in a jiff.
So you have seen this thing before.
Copy that.
That'll do for now.
Yes, Commander. Piece of cake.
Moving out.
All right, let's get down to it.
No retreat. Standing by. Firing all weapons.
Light damage, Commander.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
So you're not a fan of it, I see.
Oh, I took one in the gut.
Enjoy that shot. It's the only one you're gonna get, you little punk.
multiple enemies locked in.
Boom. Bah.
What's up, boss? Acknowledged. Roger that.
Come on, bud. It's a stationary target.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Turret destroyed.
Hot damn, let's do this! Go into full throttle.
Reporting minimal damage.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. One attitude adjustment coming right up. I can see why people enjoy this line of work. If they really cared about this facility, they'd have more than turrets.
Light damage, Commander.
Again, nice shot. Okay. I mean, that works, I suppose.
Light damage. Holding firm. Waiting for orders. Stacking.
Commander. On it.
Everything you got right into them.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Didn't need that vehicle anyways.
Mission successful.
Alright. Yeah, he's injured for 10 days. Nothing to worry about. So, Braden, you not a fan of the some of the community content. Yeah, a couple of HVAC. You gotcha. That's fair enough. So I can drop the case as well. Gives me a little wiggle room. And then add a... There we go. I guess that's what happens when you put clan on it. Sheesh. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's a... It is a bit of a wild card, that one. Alright, now that we completed that flashpoint. Yeah, I just had it up there just a second ago. This is it right here. Does a little bit less damage initially from the Gauss rifle, but it's supposed to have better damage at further range, and it drops the range by 200 meters. Apparently it has modular range ability. It adds +1 on the recoil too. So it doesn't seem... So at close range it loses accuracy, but at further range it increases accuracy. It looks like they did some effort to try and balance it out instead of making it broken. Oh, I know. I'm just reading the specs on it. I was curious on it. Alrighty. Now that we've done all that, and while I'm waiting for my mech to build, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I want to make my way up to the clan fighting and get some clan gear. Wait, the Capellan Confederation is attacking their own place? Huh? Unless they're in open rebellion. Set course.
That, Commander. Course plotted.
I'm gonna need several more slots just to justify the just justify him. I'm doing some work on him. I'm probably gonna drop one of the tanks. They're useful as a backup unit, but firepower wise I've got better. Not you. Nice and fun. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep the mortar and drop the other two tanks. The mortar one's really good. That's fine. We'll arrive at the next planet by then.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Nice. If I had a LRM one, like a full-on LRM boat, whew, that would be sweet. Look, I'm not traveling all the way back just to beat your asses again.
I wrapped up that job you asked for,
It's done. She's not the prettiest mech to look at, but I'm thinking, what? 30, 50, 70, 90, 110 missiles per volley. It's not horrible. How much would it be? Hey man, this thing only has this many slots. It's how many missile slots it has, and that is it. If I could stack more missiles in it, I would. The only way I'd be able to do that is if I got an Omni-Mech, but there's no Omni-Mech this big. That's why I'm heading up. Yep, that's why I'm giving it to Grandpa. And that's also why I'm heading up while doing all these side missions.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Let's keep going. That's primarily...
Nearly broke, Commander.
I swear this guy's my witness.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
There, will you shut up, Darius? 8 more days until we get to the next operation. Yep. That's the main objective, heading up there to get some big boys. Yeah, because the clan LRMs are reduced in size too, right? So what's the conflict size here? So we'll get 1 mission out of this, which is fine by me.
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
Nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's get everyone else back in here because I got some fighting to do. Oh, you aren't going to be the slowest anymore. That's going to be Grandpa. Even with that boosted initiative, he's still at round 2. Oh, man. Alright, announcer, there's yours. Alright, Harmony. I went ahead and upgraded you to your own Omni Fire Starter. So we got 2 of those. Hardball. Here's your Hunchback. Look at all these slots and no mechs to fit them in because I've got too many big mechs. And Irony's still down. Got 16 slots. I understand. Yep. So we'll do this mission, earn a little bit extra dosh, and then keep going up, engaging in small conflicts as we go. All the way up to the clan fighting. Let's test to see how Grandpa does. What is the English language? I ask you that. Wow. It's going to be such a small battle because of that. It took only a couple seconds to load the game. Oh, pity them. I could probably just take them on with with Toucan and Grandpa.
Roger that.
Oh no.
On the way, nice and slow.
Moving.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Piece of cake. Location confirmed.
Look how many spaces. He's only able to move 2 spaces. Alright, guys, come on. Bring out your little guys. Oh, hey, there's 3 of them.
Yes, Commander. On my way. Double time.
So you got a couple little guys. I'll give them that. Oh. Oh, you poor, poor, precious fools. What have you gotten yourselves into? I'd almost feel bad if it weren't just so sad.
Duncan Fisher here.
Go over there and say hi to your new friends.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
Here we go. Light them up.
Taking the shot, Commander.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up. Sometimes failing is important. However, this will mostly be painful.
What do you want? On my way, Commander. Guns on target.
Bunny here. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Sometimes you gotta just for kicks it straight to the head.
Receiving you. Splitting spot.
Acknowledged.
Boom.
Hope we can salvage that.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Let's make this fair. You get half, and you get half.
I didn't even know this mech could do this. Oh, shit. All right, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
Come on, people, let's make it happen.
Death by volume of fire.
Aye, aye.
What's this thing gonna look like when it does, like, all those clan missiles?
I've got a sensor lock.
Just for kicks and giggles.
Duncan Fisher here. Lighting them up. What do you need, Commander? Firing jump jets. Taking the shot, Commander.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. One attitude adjustment coming right up. I
Oh,
can see why people enjoy
finish up the little war for you there, guys.
be obligated to inform you on paper.
Mission successful.
Hey, Braden, where do you usually find rotary Gauss rifles? Or is it not something that you can just simply buy? Okay. But I could have just sold all that, because I've got so much stuff I gotta go through and sell. Waka waka waka. Okay. So, I just gotta keep looking until I find them. Good to know. Alright, who needs training?
Duncan Fisher here.
Mech warrior training.
I'm
complete.
receiving you.
Training complete.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Training confirmed.
That's it. Grandpa's max 10 10 10 10. Look, fellas, I'm Ren 10 10.
Mech warrior training complete.
What do you need, Commander?
This is an all-ship announcement. As a reminder, pets are not allowed aboard the Argo. If you're out on shore leave and you see something fluffy, enjoy it.
That's actually really, really good.
If
Training complete.
What is it already?
Bunny here.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Standing by.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do with you yet.
Commander.
Mech warrior training complete.
Receiving you.
Training complete.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Mech warrior training complete.
Good to go.
I was about to do an oopsie there.
Training complete.
Alrighty. Roster of heavies. Oh, I didn't get a bonus. Oh well. Am I on a planet controlled by a house? Nope. Alright, let me sell a couple things here. Is the Marauder 2 worth it, do you think? I mean, it's worth a lot. I think I'm pretty well set on the assault. Ooh, a UAC, nice. I don't think I need the Marauder 2. I've already got good enough mechs for that. That's more that I can spend on travel. Set course.
Bio command.
Let's get something built while we're traveling. Excuse me.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
So I don't have to hear Darius bitch about it. I got Atlas, I got a king crab.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
I think I've got a good squadron right here. I don't think I need the Dervish or the Goliath anymore. That way I can save on some costs. So, yeah. So I've got options. Let's keep going.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Got plenty of time to do it. Not going to be there for another 25 days. Thanks of a hail from a nearby. They say their crews contracted a violent case of periphery pox, but the local government is preventing them from landing to receive medical care. Give them medical supply. Alright, I'll be down for a few more days, but that's fine. And he's already back on his feet. There we go. Amazing how many days it takes to get to the warp lane. And there we go. Jumping.
I've got the financial report.
So how's the weather treating you over there, Braden? Because the snow up here is already melted and it's turned into an absolute slosh pit up here. Just keeps raining and raining and raining and raining and raining.
Those upgrades you asked for are online,
Good.
Commander.
Let's see what else we can do while we're up on the track.
All right,
Perfect.
I'll get the team on it right away.
Should be done by the time we reach there. You know, I like the cooler weather when it's not that damp, gloomy weather. You know what I mean? 'Cause I think we talked about this the last stream, where I was just like damp, nasty, ugly.
Network orders complete, boss.
Nice.
Top notch work, if I may say so.
You can say so. I won't stop you.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
See what I can do.
Roger that.
Go ahead.
I'll get the crew moving.
Yeah, we'll max out on our morals soon enough. Let's see. Command center. Wait, how long is this gonna last? They're gonna get this shit pushed in. Alright. Ooh. That's an interesting one. An 80-ton LAM? That's something to look at, maybe. There you are. What if they actually sell it? Yep, and do they sell the ammo for it? They do. Alright, should be a couple small fights. Get some extra cash from taking from House Liao. Oh yeah, I'll accept the contract from them. Capture a base, huh?
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
Sure. I'm pissing off the Compellins again. Alright, let's take a lookie. That'd be pretty nice. Let's try this out real quick. Really need to sell all the extra vehicles that I don't need. That way I'd bring down some of my costs. Wait, which way are the doves? Like on the map, are they up, down, left, right? Because I'm guessing they're periphery. Wait, who's doves if it's not a location? I thought you were talking about a faction with doves.
Command interface initiated.
Oh. I'm a derp.
On the way, nice and slow.
All right, let's get down to it.
Moving.
On my way.
Position confirmed.
Trying to think of where you fight him at.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Poor Grandpa hobbling along.
We'll go.
I think that thing.
Heading that way. On the way,
Check
nice and
something real
slow.
quick. What sort of engine does it got in it? Yeah, I need to get a way bigger engine for this guy so he can actually travel far.
You're asking a lot.
I think the Cyclops engine is bigger than that one.
All right, let's get down to it.
Moving.
Heading out.
Hey, diddle diddle.
No problem. Copy that.
On my way.
Man, look how fast and far an announcer can go. Sheesh.
Heading that way.
Excuse me.
Moving.
Push up and engage.
Position confirmed.
Moving.
Roger.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Moving to position.
Let's wait till everyone else is in position to support.
Firing jump jets.
Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly?
I think I'll have my sniper and LRM position themselves above here. Trying to think if there's any reliable place to buy engines of a larger size.
Moving to position.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
On the move.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
On the way, nice and slow.
All right, let's get down to it.
Moving.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Consider it done.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Head- On the way, nice and slow.
All right, let's get down to it.
Moving.
I copy.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Move order received.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Roger that.
Heading that way. Firing jump jets.
On it.
Moving.
No problem.
Duncan Fisher here. On the way, nice and slow.
Acknowledged.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Roger that.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Firebee? More like a freebie. Sheesh.
Awaiting orders. Hauling ass.
I would say which is the most intimidating mech, but it's kind of funny.
Duncan Fisher here.
Try it anyways.
Lighting them up.
Here we go.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
Oh, you sweet poor children, you're about to be completely wiped out.
Good luck. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
What do you want? On my way, Commander.
Yes, Commander. Understood. Moving fast. Putting one in the back.
There goes the paint job.
Good to go, boss. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
Fire at will.
Receiving you.
Standing by. Location confirmed.
Yeah? What can I do you for? On my way. Double time.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Looks like the LRMs are too far away.
Going fast.
Hot damn, let's do this! Yes, Commander. Copy that.
Engage ping.
Got a lock.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Ooh. Nice.
Something just went boom.
I think you guys would have been better off if you just surrendered.
I've been sent locked.
What do you need, Commander? Firing jump jets. Taking the shot, Commander.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Well, who needed salvage anyways?
What do you want? On my way, Commander. Alpha strike engaged.
Commander. Double time. Let's go.
Fire.
Engaging with target.
Bunny here.
Light them up.
Time to give him the Thunder Bunny. Oh, kind of feel bad for him.
What's up, Commander?
Receiving you.
Put them down.
Hell yes. Hostile eliminated.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Yeah, I need to find a bigger engine for this guy.
No retreat. Standing by. Roger that.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way. Lighting them up. Let's go wild, folks. Revenge is Duncan.
What do you need, Commander? Taking the shot, Commander. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the weapons are striking true.
All right, bud. See you.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Excuse me.
What is it already? On my way, Commander.
What's up, boss? Got it. On it.
Man,
Score.
those scatter shots are deadly. I just gotta watch where I'm aiming with it.
Mission successful.
take that. This and this. All right. You take a look at our Raven real quick and see what exactly it is I can do to improve its heat threshold. Okay. Let's see now. In a battle, I usually don't need that much. We'll throw in another double heat sink, and that should handle that. Okay. That helps.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
I wrapped up that job you
Good.
asked for, Commander.
Blackout mission, huh? Let's make this quick, guys. Complete this and we'll continue heading up. Hold on, let me back up for a second. Oh wait, too late. Alright. Understood. Trying to decide which would be better to keep carrying around. The archer's alright. The thing is, it takes him a minute to get to the battlefield. He's got a lot of armor, so I'm thinking maybe I'll swap out the archer for the Black Knight, since I've already done some tweaking on him. And he'll have better range and be able to charge into the field.
Command interface initiated.
Blackout? I'm about to say. Alright, so we got this base here, and then, if I were to guess, yep. Alright, since I pretty much figured out where this is going to go, You guys start moving forward.
Moving out.
Moving.
On the move.
Moving.
Moving out.
Moving out.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
I.
Duncan Fisher here.
What do you need, Commander? What do you need, Commander?
Roger that.
Yes, Commander.
On the way, nice and slow.
All right, let's get down to it.
In motion, Commander.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Moving to position.
On my way.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
10-4. Copy that.
Ah. So they chose to drop in all around us. That was a poor decision.
Heading that way.
On the way, nice and slow.
All right, let's get down to it.
Moving.
You imagine the look on their faces when all of a sudden they just round the corner and see all these big mechs just staring at them like, hi.
On my way.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Moving out.
Better make your movement count, son. Oh, that's not good enough.
Awaiting orders.
Get you all out of your system.
What do you need, Commander? On the way, nice and slow. Moving into melee
Kick
range.
his leg
Let's see how
off.
good a fist breaks armor. That target's having a real bad day. The sun is shining,
Man.
the birds are singing, and the weapons are striking true.
Sucks to be him. That was the best thing you could think of doing at the time? Okay.
Duncan Fisher here.
Will go. Affirmative.
You're up, Buttercup.
I'm on the clock,
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
Light him up.
Lighting them up.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Yes.
Take this.
And shotgun.
Waiting for orders. Double time. Let's go.
Commander. Moving to position. Mech destroyed.
Oh, feeling a bit woozy after that one.
It didn't even hit you. Stop complaining.
Bunny here. Good to go, boss. Hey, diddle diddle. Time to give him the Thunder Bunny.
Yes, Commander. Roger that. Give them everything you've got.
That works.
Target neutralized.
You got a lot of light mechs from this
Ready
one.
for orders.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want? Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary. Running him up, knocking him down, just like Mellow Woods.
Hot damn, let's do this. Go into full throttle. Firing on target.
Duncan Fisher here. Haha, bringing the pain.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions.
Alright, it's time to get the...
What is it already?
You join them up that way. Circle around the north part of the mountain.
I'm receiving you.
Orders. Acknowledge.
Bunny here.
You join them up that way.
Ready for orders.
Waiting for orders. Going full throttle.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you
I
want?
don't think Gramps is gonna get into the fight.
Move order confirmed.
Heading that way.
On the way, nice and slow.
All right, let's get down to it.
In motion, Commander.
I copy.
Moving. Heading out.
Heading out.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
I'm there. Affirmative.
Heading that way.
On the way, nice and slow.
All right, let's get down to it.
In motion, Commander.
Move order received.
On the move.
On it.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Copy that, Commander. On the move.
Roger that.
On the way, nice and slow.
All right, let's get down to it.
Confirmed.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Position confirmed. Aye, aye.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Good to go. Confirmed.
Heading that way.
All right, let's get down to it.
Put you down there in case they have one flanker. It happened that one time.
Speeder in the chip.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Move order received.
Alright. I think we're ready to start a bit of conflict.
Duncan Fisher here.
Give me eyes on Duncan. Ah, so they landed up here with us. That's fine. I'd pity you if it weren't so ironic. You landed up there thinking you were safe. But you just happen to be right next to all my heavily armed mechs.
Moving.
Copy that.
And now you're completely surrounded.
No problem.
Roger that.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
No retreat. Yes, Commander. On my way. Double time. Engaging target.
Duncan Fisher here.
Cut him off from running away.
Heading that way.
What do you need, Commander? Taking the shot, Commander. The
There
sun
we
is
go.
shining, the birds are singing, and the weapons are striking true.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? just sit here and think. Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. Oh, now that's a sweet sight picture.
Ooh. Bet that felt good.
What do you want? Let's roll. Alpha strike engage.
Yes, Commander. Ten four. Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Ooh. That works.
Target's down.
What's up, boss? Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
What's up, Commander? Engaging multiple targets. That's it. Now it's showtime.
Alright,
Good to go.
go ahead and finish this off.
Firing on rear arc.
Boom. That would turn out pretty good, I think.
Target eliminated.
Mission successful.
Alrighty. I think this should about do it for this war. And then we will proceed further up to clan territory. Clan contested territory. Oh, you gave me all the mechs, huh? Let me check what we got. Still there, Braden? Who should I go with? Actually, no. I know what I'll do. The missed jump is pretty good information. I think we'll follow up on Ferris lead. All right. Let's do a quick battle real quick. Since I'm going to be pissing off the clans, who would be... I mean, all of them are likely to get the dire wolf. I forgot to hire someone else. It's about the same. But this one's got better range. Yeah, let's do this one. Try it out at least. Doesn't hurt for one more mission. I don't even remember what I was trying to ask about. I guess which of the clans do you think would be the best for... I'd really like to get my hands on a dire wolf. Maybe I should build that Nova and then just sell it. Good to know. Fortunately enough, they're easy enough to find. This is a battle. The battle's already won. I control the high ground here. But here's another question.
Affirmative.
Which would have the best engine so I can actually upgrade some of my mechs for their engine size? Or does it not really matter? Just look for the biggest missions against the clans.
Acknowledged.
I mean, that goes without saying, but you know, don't have to point out all my inadequacies here for public display.
On my way.
Heading that way.
On the way, nice and slow.
Moving.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Moving to position.
Can you imagine the look of surprise? Like, imagine you're the guys down here. You see one mech come down, it's like, oh. Then you look up at the top of the mountain, and there's all of a sudden the entire area is lined with mechs. Just staring at them.
Heading that way.
Ah, they actually have a blackjack down there. That's actually not the worst I've seen. And an urban mech with a UAC-10? Well, it had a UAC-10. Okay.
What do you need, Commander?
All right, let's get down to it. Moving.
Affirmative.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
So I'll look into 3 skull fights then. That's fine.
Yes, Commander. Commander? Roger that.
Is this all of your troops? Bruh.
Roger that.
I honestly feel real bad for
Failed
him.
to connect.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Yes? Let's roll.
Bunny here.
I'm receiving you.
What's up, boss? Acknowledged.
Orders? Hauling ass.
Give him a mercy.
Oh, thanks.
Orders? Understood. Moving fast.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Hot damn, let's do this! Taking the shot.
Duncan Fisher here. Lighting them up.
What do you need, Commander?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
What do you need, Commander? All right, I'll sit right here.
Let's roll.
Bunny here. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
Commander? Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
Copy that.
Waiting for orders. Busting out.
Ready for orders. Full speed, no target. Target confirmed.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
No retreat! Awaiting orders. Hauling ass. Target confirmed. Come on, people, let's make it happen! Target's taking a critical hit.
Duncan Fisher here. Heading that way. Lighting them up. Let's go,
Down
wild
you go.
folks. That's the way the mech warrior crumble.
Mission successful.
In and out. Just like that. Alrighty. Alright, let's end this fight. Excuse me. Whew. All right. All right, Darius. This should be the end of it. Yay! Bonus. I like bonuses. Okay. That's actually not too shabby of a bonus considering it was half a skull. Alrighty. So, navigation, where are we at? How far are we? Man, we still got a long way to go. Now, here's the question. Wouldn't take us all that long, but considering how far we've already come. All right. For now, we will set course to Diodonde.
Calculating course now, Commander.
And with that, we will go ahead and end. Before we go anywhere else, hiring hall. Let's get some more mech fighters in the air.
Yes, boss?
Read
feeding you.
Damn, too late. Oh well. Alright. That'll do for now.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Yes, sir. Going to bed right now. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you all later tonight. Peace.